Alright, I joining it now. I come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light. Go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to
Again with the Ravens, man. God dang, you bomb, you bomb.
I thought you the first time out there in this Ravens. Nah, I thought you was the Chiefs all day. I was playing you the Chiefs all day.
No, you did play me with the Ravens. I had like I was up 6. Yeah, I was up 6. No, I was up 14, something like that. And then you gotta get off the play. I don't know, your daddy or something like that.
Oh yeah. Nah, I had the Chiefs. Yeah, I never had the Chiefs. Should I pick the Ravens? Like, that's only one man that can do something. I don't know. I know what I'm picking.
when it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver.
This nigga, man, it's always 2 teams with you, bro.
This the bread and butter. I can smoke you with my Steelers. I ain't gonna lie. I can smoke you with my Steelers.
Get them there, get the Steelers.
What team you gonna pick? That's the whole thing. Cause I can beat the Ravens with the Steelers.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers?
Most definitely not. It's picking clean, baby. Like Steelers defense so good, you really gotta have offense on that game. I scored 4 times off pick sixes. Cause they got good corners and DBs. Get a bunch of picks. I'm gonna start playing with the Rams. Try to see what that like.
Shoot, since you don't get them, I get your team then.
Hell no, Tony, don't do that. Don't pick those bad.
Oh. I'll try the Saints out now. I ain't never used them before.
It's just Drew Brees, bro. Drew Brees be freaking throwing everything. The niggas be catching it, bro. They got cheese.
Don't tell me you got them all white. I mean, it don't matter. We got the same different helmet on, so it don't even matter. I don't say 2K when it's really matter. I ain't know nothing about this team, honestly.
I do a Wildcat thing.
If you win, it's cause I use these Saints, man. You feel me? As long as they don't make me run to the right when your thing running to the left again.
Oh man, he was shitting when I did that, boy.
Like,
From the site that
4
many
people was
call
covering
the
2 people,
loudest
bro.
in the
Like,
NFL.
I
We
don't
are
know what my
inside
team is doing.
Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare
I
of
do wild
introductions
cats.
to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
Oh,
this
shoot.
crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the New
Right.
Orleans Saints.
Jitty.
Here's the kicker,
I
Harrison
do
Butker, ready to
Wildcat
get this
type
one
stuff, but we
started.
ain't catch me.
We are
I'm not too
underway
fast.
from Arrowhead.
Shoot,
Bomber.
Taking in the end
we
zone.
gonna take this one.
Oh damn, we all went right.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Hold on, hold the hell out.
They'll run it for the first time without
Man, bro, no, bro. I can't stand it. That big slow hand off. What take him so long to hand off the freaking ball, bro? No, like he did like a whole extra. I don't even know what he did, bro. No, my controller, bro. My controller. It's doing that by itself, bro. I was doing that earlier, bro. Whole time it wasn't my team. It's the controller doing it by itself.
Dude, controller decent niggas, man.
Yes, you saw that, right? Remember earlier when I ran out of bounds? When I was returning the kick? That wasn't me, bro. That was my controller.
Man, controller be decent niggas.
On me, bro.
Yeah, number 3. Who was that?
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Yes.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Heck.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. He got 29 yards.
Hey.
I
love me some Madden,
Great
bro.
catch like that
This nigga don't
on
get
a
picked
short
off,
game.
bro.
Get downfield like you just did there and use it on that
That's
one.
like a pick.
Dink and
That
dunk.
nigga waiting to
On
pick
the
the ball.
ground, Kamara.
You ain't giving me.
What's up, bro? I did one juke. I would have had you if he just did the first one. He did the second one by
I
himself.
know we're in the early going
I'm
here, but those
mad.
kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities.
I didn't
for
do
this
that, bro. My
offense
game
going
did it by
forward.
itself, bro. This nigga's retarded.
That
Or the
nigga
game
hop
doing
back.
it by itself.
The funny part, you hop back
On
the same
second
thing he was
down,
doing.
Kamara.
I know.
And
That's
he'll
what
go
I'm
down
getting.
here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Couple of
Yeah, we're
nice
back.
carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign of the opening drive. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know when I used to cover,
touchdown.
hey, we got
He
everybody
did it. He won
covered.
the score.
He just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space,
Bro, this
right?
nigga
They were able to
didn't
do
want
that
to
there.
score, bro.
Nice
That was a
pickup
full
on first down.
touchdown, bro. Nigga,
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. And
Man,
it's
bro, I can't stand that, bro.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's
Big
a little
dumb
bit of a
thing
roadblock
just
here with
happened,
2 straight
man.
incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10.
I didn't even, bro. They changed his icon.
Picked off by Bashaw Breeland. And a big
Man,
turnover there as his
my running back
guys
was
will get the
R1.
football back.
Oh, triangle. Now he was R1 all of us.
Very
This game,
disappointing
whack.
end to what was a
Yeah,
pretty strong
running backs
opening
always
drive.
all one.
They had 3 points in their back
I know he was
pocket. It
triangle
was
to
there
now though.
for
I don't
them.
know how.
If you
But
don't
he was
like what you
triangle.
see,
Oh,
bro.
when you
just
said
throw
the
it
top of
away.
triangle,
Make sure you get those
yeah,
points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the
Nah,
end
let's
result.
see. What's up?
Ah,
So lead the
49.
Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, I
Here's
can't do
Mahomes to
that.
throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Demario Davis gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards that time.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And they're well
They give you all the
past the field,
bailout
just a
jukes,
yard or
bro.
two shy.
They only do that because they win the Super Bowl, I swear, bro. They ain't give you not one juke I get, dude. Big whack jukes, bro. No, easy as a juke, and they make me juke into the person. I push the stick right, I go left. Like, what?
I just pick the way you want to juke, man.
That's what I be doing. That's what I do, and then go the opposite direction. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Williams. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
I like how I hit stick him though, but I guess just because they won the Super Bowl.
Holmes to the former Ram, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to
getting crazy stuff.
9 before being brought down. 2nd
Boy, be bailing, bro. You gotta choose different team. You be choosing them because they win the Super Bowl. You know their stats went up. I know, but their stats went up, bro. You can tell they ain't play like this.
They play their stats like
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
That's the handoff you want, like the
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
Man, what? Man, I can't. No, I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave. That's annoying, bro. You keep running out of bounds, bro. That's just dumb.
This running game for the most part is power down there. Another nice burst there.
What you playing? Tag? You trying to play tag? Is that what you playing? Someone let you tackle me. What? Are you playing tag?
Holmes now on 1st down. And it's caught. And he's brought down.
This man's literally playing tag at this point.
First down. If you're gonna blitz,
this man run out of bounds. Kick me if you can. Kick me if you can. Like what?
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender.
And the fact that I was right there. Thank you. Thank you.
Zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
They running back not good. Oh my goodness.
Williams taking it in. As his guys are first onto the score.
I hate people that choose Super Bowl teams.
And they're able to run it
right. You could have took the play.
And then you could take the man. You was bomb on me. You was bomb.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to
bomb, bro. Look at the offensive line. Like what? No, G. Don't ever say you was good at this game because you not. And you think that's funny? You's not good. You using this team because you know they overpowered because they won the freaking Super Bowl. No, that's Did you used to use? I bet you used the Kansas City Chiefs a day in your life till they won that Super Bowl. And I know you did. No, stop lying. Stop lying. I'm muting that nigga. He lying. Nigga ain't never used the Kansas City Chiefs a day in his life until they won that Super Bowl. He know their stats were good.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Eight 0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Ready. Yellow lady.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there that sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Man, this man Drew Brees whack, bro.
That one's going to wind up incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. To throw, it's Breeze. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No.
And he's free going down the left.
Fucking whack, trash. Nigga got you fucking Super Bowl team just to win.
They get that done.
One play, 80 yards.
I can't stand people to do stuff like
It
this.
certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Breeze now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Running with Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have
like he just cuts across the middle and we can't do nothing.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Williams. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Mahomes going to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Check 53. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Easy.
Toss play, Kamara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, but now it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And